Good morning, everybody. I'll give time for a few of you guys to get in here before we start. A couple of things I want to cover this morning. And while we're waiting for folks to come in or sign on, let's remember all of our friends and neighbors that have been affected by the storms. Keep them in your prayers and in your thoughts. Arkansas, Missouri. I haven't heard a lot of Tennessee, but I do know Mississippi was hit pretty hard. I think, if my mind serves me correctly, we've had a 13 death toll in Missouri, in Arkansas, somewhere along there. So we had some real severe storms that come through, and even just straight line damaging wind. So please keep those folks and families in your prayers and thoughts. Not only have they lost loved ones, but they've lost a community, they've lost homes. Those things can be replaced, but we just need to remember them in our thoughts and our prayers, if you will. Good morning, Terry. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Keith, in Arkansas down there. I don't know how you guys fared. Paragould, which is just a county and a half over, was hit pretty bad. Cardwell, Missouri, Kennett, Missouri, and on up through there. So it was devastating. And with that being said, we had some that were affected by the weather in the mileage match championship that we had. I've reached out to each one just to see how they were faring, and we had some that just tapped out because of the weather. I believe Romeo Golf 508. They had tremendous strong winds out in Arizona, and it put him down. The Missouri Flash in Missouri, Romeo Golf 032, they were hit pretty hard. New Mexico, Madman, was hit pretty hard with straight line winds and getting his antenna up and going in time. Franklin out of Virginia, of course, they were in that same system. And myself, I got off to a fairly good start, but boy, after that, it went downhill. So if you have not been to the Facebook page, you will see that there is a Romeo Golf DX Wrestler magazine out. And I tried to get everything put on that so that you guys could see who your winner is. And I do want to say right now that everyone that took part, you guys done a terrific job. You have put Romeo Golf out across the world, and the name is there. It's out there. People know that we are a active group, and I know this count is not correct, but they were over 1,000 contacts made, including everyone. Everyone that participated made over 1,000 contacts. And folks, that's incredible for a 3-day stint of activity. I do want to congratulate, first of all, your new 2025 mileage match champion. Thomas, we're thinking about you up there in Missouri. I know you guys got it rough like we did. But your new 2025 mileage match champion is DX Dave, 2 Romeo Golf 2302 out of Pennsylvania. And he came in, and listen, it was a close call, man. I went back and checked numbers till my eyes got crossed to make sure. He came in with 186,820 miles. Now that's incredible. But let me tell you what, Popeye the Sailor Man, Rusty, 2 Romeo Golf 7111, he didn't take it lying down at all. Buddy, I'm telling you, he come in with 1,065,550 miles. So I mean, it was less than 100,000 miles. So it was neck and neck. These two boys, they worked their backsides off to the point I was getting messages, I'm going to have to shut down for the day. I've lost my voice. So listen, these guys took it very serious and they had fun with it. They used the wrestling theme, and I think it was a great activity for everyone to come together and have fun. The other ones that I have posted on the page, you'll see. I'll just give you a rundown real quick. Terry, Mark was the next one in line with 155,859, the old Pennsylvania Wildcat. And then Frankie was next in line with 71,910 miles. I had 25,000 on the first day and a couple of contacts on the second day, and that storm just took me out, so I didn't even count mine. But Terry came in, the old Alabama Slammer, with 47,841 miles, and I know that they did experience some of that weather as well. Al out in North Carolina, make sure I got that right. Dun, dun, dun. Yes. He came in with 7,899, and he was under the weather. So keep him in your thoughts and prayers. He did lose his voice due to the flu, I'm guessing, or something there. As I said, Robert, Barry, Franklin, and myself, we were slammed by the storms, and so. But don't get too comfortable, guys, because we're waiting in the wings. Yes, Kelly, you and Rusty tore it up. When I got everything figured up, I went, nah, this can't be right. I'm going to do it again. So I sat down and looked through everybody's numbers, and it was very close. So with that being said, now give it a break for a while because we want you guys to recover. But Rusty, you are the first challenger to challenge Dave in a one-on-one match. You can do it for a single day. You guys can put together your own rules and bring it to us and say, here's what we're going to do. This is how it's going to work. We've come to an agreement, and we're going to do it. And then, of course, Mark, you're going to have to wait in line. Rusty gets the first opportunity to challenge Dave. So I think it's going to be we're going to do more of these, and we're hoping that the champion will defend his title at least on the quarter. Of course, if they don't win it the next year, they will be whoever holds it for the 25th. Anyway, you guys will be going on our Romeo Golf Ball of Fame page, and so I want to thank everyone for really making this a fun activity. There was a lot of ring talk back and forth over the air from everyone, with Frankie and Dave. They were ring talking, and Terry was in there ring talking, so it was a lot of fun. And I just want to thank everybody for making Romeo Golf a a good club to be in, period. So that is it. Your champions are posted on the Facebook page. We'll get them posted on. Yeah, Dave, it was, yeah, I mean, it was close. It was close. You guys were neck and neck. And so anyway, congratulations, Dave, and congratulations everyone that took part in it. It was a blast. Now, coming up in April, we're doing the motorcycle thing because it's getting springtime, and we have some that in the group that like to ride motorcycles, and they do a charity thing called the poker run. And so we're going to do our check-ins in April with that theme. And here's the cool thing about that, and I'll do, once we get a little closer, I'll do another live stream, but I love to gab. The fun thing is going to be about this is all of our nets will have a deck of cards. Now the only one that gets a check-in card will be a Romeo Golf operator. We're not going to give them out to our guests. But they're going to take that deck of cards, they're going to shuffle it before their shift, and they're going to lay it face down on the deck or on their desk. And when you call in for your check-in, they're going to flip one card over. And whatever card that is, they're going to take a pen and they're going to write your name on it. And they're going to give you, let's say, a 3 of clubs. They're going to give you that 3 of clubs. That's your card. That's what you hold on. We're going to have 7, we're going to try to get 7 nets. So if you want to do a net for that day, please let me or Jim know. Jim and I are going to be working with this pretty closely. Romeo Golf 0177, Jim Harden. He is our monthly check-in coordinator. We've done away with the net commander position. We haven't done away with Terry, but we've done away with that position. Terry's going to be taking on activity reporter. And what that basically does is he's going to be challenging you guys to do weekend mini contests and pop-ups. So look for him to be ringing your bell here before long. But we're going to get that put together. And if you would like to do a net, please let one of us know, or even both of us. If we can get 7, that'll be great. What we'll do is you can make 7 contacts. You can use a maximum of 5 cards. So if you get 5 nets, that's great. We may wind up, and it may be somebody that has 4 contacts that actually win because they may have the right cards. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's get ready for that April check-in. It will be for Romeo. You don't have to register. You just have to be a Romeo Golf because we're going to hold it like a regular check-in. And basically this is going to be experimental. If it works the way we think it's going to, and as much fun, we may use it as a small contest later on in the year. Brody, please get down. So anyway, you're quite welcome, Dave. We had a ball. And Dave says, I'm up to being a dealer for the poker run. All right, if you'll get with Jim, we'll get you set up. Now, we're going to try a transition thing, and I'm not going to get into great detail on it, but be aware that we will make it transitional so that it won't be as too confusing, or we hope it won't be. But as you know, since we have so many folks that are in different time zones, putting together a check-in schedule is difficult. And when I say difficult, it's because there's so many time zones that each individual has to be aware of. So what we would like to do, and we're going to try, is we're going to put it on the individual wherever they are to be able to look at a UTC time clock, and they don't have to worry about who's doing what in the Eastern time zone, or who's doing what in the Central time zone, or who's doing what in the Mountain or Pacific, or even in Australia, France. They can look at a time, the UTC time, and look at that, and they will automatically know what time that is for their personal time zone. So they'll know exactly when it's happening. It sounds confusing, but I think once we get everything up and running, that it will be very, very simple, because the DX cluster 11DX, they all use, when you send out your QSL card or EQSL card, it's done in the UTC time zone. So those are some things that are going to be coming up, and please don't lose any hair over it. If you do, put it back in a bag, and later on we'll try to glue it back in for you, okay? But it's something that we have been talking about. We're going to try it. Also, if you'll notice on our website, we do have a UTC clock that is up and running. We do have a ham clock that is up and running. There's a little button down there that says something, something, something live. I don't know all the numbers, but it has a little title above it that says ham clock. And then also we've put on the website some of your propagation reports. Now you can click on that, and you can go into the main page, and you can see a lot of different things, but it gives you the sunspot activity, solar flux, things of those nature. A lot of that's Greek to me, but it will give you all the bands, whether they're open, closed, good, poor. So whether you're ham or even a CB operator, it can be helpful for you. So we put that up, and we hope that you guys will use it. The last thing I want to cover this morning is
your head.
Yeah, my head. The last thing I want to cover this morning.
I love you.
Leave it to Miss Jess. Our website. I thank everyone for promoting it. I know I hear a lot of our nets out there and our operators that promote when they're talking with somebody. Drop by, drop us a line in the guest book. My emails have been flooded. We've been able to add 6 new members through that effort. Now that's just that effort alone, not saying the ones that have come on or the radio and spoke with different ones, and we've got them verified. I started our counter at 1,000. We are at 2,100 and something now, and we've only been up for about a month, maybe a little over.
A little over, but haven't really been heavily promoting it, but for maybe a month.
Right, and and here's the other thing that is so great about this is, the way Google and all the web search engines work is, if you're new, they put you on the bottom of the line, or the bottom of the barrel, so to speak. The more hits that we get, the more often that we'll be seen on these search engines. So I'm very proud of everything that Romeo Golf is doing. I'm very proud of our members. We are a family. And I just say, man, y'all really showed dedication these past few days with the battle roll, with the storms that were going on and everything. It was hard, and I know one of our Romeo Golf operators out of Kentucky that reached out to me. The storm the other night took down his antenna and tower, so there were many that were affected. And once again, in closing, I do ask that you keep all those families in communities that were hit by the tornadoes Friday and Saturday. and I think there was some on Thursday night, but I think there was over to the west. Keep all those communities and families in your thoughts and prayers. You know, we know that God's in control, and He'll take care of it. But we, as our neighbors and friends, we need to be there for them. So, anyway, God bless y'all, and take care. And congratulate all those Romeo Golf DX wrestlers. I wanted to try to get a picture for everybody up on the little magazine thing that we did, but it just wasn't possible. So I got first, second, third, and fourth runner. I got the champion posted, and everybody got posted, but only a certain amount of room for pictures or make-believe pictures. So anyway, God bless y'all. Take care. Miss Jess and I will be taking a road trip here later. We got a lot of stuff to do today. We're getting ready for company coming in. And Leroy.
Gee, who would that be?
You know, who would that be?
I don't know.
Who would that be?
This is the first time I'm hearing we're having company.
We are having company. We're going to go
Do
meet.
I have to put my shoes and teeth in?
Yes, please put your shoes and teeth in. Put your shoes on, put your teeth in. Now, if you, but you know, if you're like me, I have put my shoe in my mouth before.
Does it fit?
Yeah, pretty much. But no, Steve and Vicky are going to drop by and say hello to us. They're going to be in Blytheville, I believe, tomorrow. I think they're in Paducah, Kentucky today. And so we're going to go have some fellowship with them and meet them, get to know them a little bit better and chew their ear off. And hopefully they'll talk good about us while we're there. Reckon?
Well, of course they'll talk good about us while we're there. I hope they talk good about us while we're not there. Ding dong.
Yeah, you know I'm aggravating you, Steve. So,
is he on there?
Yep.
Good morning, Steve. We'll see you tomorrow, right?
Yep, after doctor's appointment.
Yeah, I gotta go see the vampire.
Yeah, we got to go have blood work done. So, anyway, Leroy, good to see you. Franklin, I sent you a message. If you've got a log, get it to me so that I have the exact numbers. I know that you were hit by the storm as well. So please get that to me if you will, so I can put it down in our archive. And I appreciate, in and out of service. Yeah, it's kind of tough there, Steve. So anyway, guys, once again, thanks a lot for everyone who participated in the Battle Royale. And this won't be the last one. We're going to have a lot of fun. So anyway, Romeo Golfs, take care. This is Romeo Golf 104.
Romeo Golf 105.
We are QRT. God bless y'all.